Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a simple lidded box, but this is using the well-suited suite of papers, which is very much gentlemen's pyjamas and shirts and things. And I don't dislike it. It's just not my favourite. So I decided to see what I could do without it looking like plaid and tartan and, as I said, gentlemen's pyjamas. So I took the floral one, put it on the top and made a little bow out of the bow tie, because I like a pun. But it's a simple box. I'm going to see what I can do with this one. So this was Night of Navy with this pattern here, and I've chosen basic grey. I'm not using that pattern, I don't know. But I'm using this one, which is sort of almost kind of a herringbone. It's like this would be a smart gentleman's jacket if he was wearing jacket and trousers, but not matching jacket and trousers. Okay, so you need a piece of cardstock for the base that's 11 by 8 inches, which is 27.5 by 20 centimetres, and you score it at 2 inches 5 centimetres on all five sides. No, there's only 4 sides. On all 4 sides, score it 2 inches 5 centimetres. Okay, and then the lid is 9 by 6 inches, which is 22.5 by 15 centimetres. We're going to score this at 1 inch on all 4 sides, but just move the paper down out slightly, so you're actually scoring it at 15/16, which is 2.3 centimetres, and that's to give it clearance over the base. Oops, make sure your thumb's not in the way. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm going to put on the top of this yet. I've grabbed pink ink, and partly because my dad loves a pink tie, but a pale pink, so I've kind of got Blushing Bride. Don't know whether it's going to work or not, but we'll see. I think with grey you can really push any colour with it. I mean, yellow and grey is the Pantone colours this year, but I'm not a massive fan of yellow and grey actually. But yeah, you can put any colour with grey. I just don't want to put a bright pink. Right, I'm cutting straight down the rectangle and wedging into the square. And I'm going to do that all the way round. And then I will do the same on the lid. You're just not going to see it with that very busy check pattern there. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do this exactly the same. Ow, I just cut my finger. Actually, I hope I didn't cut it. No, it didn't go through, thankfully. I like this suite because it's got good stuff for gentlemen, for chaps in it. And oh, did I forget to get the? Oh, I forgot to get the dies out. Oops. Yeah, I like it because it's got good stuff for chaps in it, for men. But yeah, the papers. I would say good stuff for men for making cards. I don't make huge numbers of cards, so I will use it again. Right, so I've got my Seal Plus, and I'm just putting it on these 4 tabs. And closing it up like so. And the same for the lid. So just bring your panels round to close. And that is my box and lid. Oops. It would help if I could see what I was doing. So that's the box and the lid, all on just like that. So I'm going to put that to one side and I'm going to stamp my bows, I think. My bow ties again. I've got some swirls over here. Bigger block. Is this going to work? I don't know what the ties are called. Let's have a look in the catalogue what the suite is called. Well Suited. So there you go, you can see the patterns there. It's called Handsomely Suited. Okay, bear with me. Thankfully my die box is handy. This is a fridge bin. I've used this for a long time and I keep them in here in alphabetical order so that I can find them easily. So, oh, maybe I did get it out ready. I just don't know what I've done with it. Oh no, that's G. H-A-P, H-I, H-Y-I. I've obviously got it out. I'm going to have to pause and come back and find this die. Okay, I'm back with the dies. So how many of you were saying, Sam, the dies aren't called Handsomely Suited, they're called Suit and Tie dies? I've looked everywhere and then suddenly thought, it's the stamp set that's called that. The dies are called something else. They're called Suit and Ties dies. And actually, no, I haven't got them out either. So I'm going to grab the bow. And yeah, I mean, you can create lapels, bows, all sorts. It's cute. Braces here, which I believe the Americans call suspenders. We do not call those suspenders. Suspenders is underwear. So, okay, let me just trim that down. And yeah, don't you just love the common denominator of the confused language that is English? Yeah, suspenders in the UK, and I should think probably quite a few other countries, are what you hold stockings up with, and stockings are not hung by the chimney with care. They are, oh God, I could get into this, I probably shouldn't, but they are, I think you call them pantyhose, we call them tights. The stocking's the one that stop at the top of your leg. Oh yeah, let's not get into that. America and Great Britain divided by a common language, I think is the phrase. So 2 bows. They're so cute, aren't they? Oh, I think I did 3 bows before. I'll do 2 this time round. And then I'm going to bend them on the sides and in the middle, and hopefully you can see that. So they're bent on the sides and in the middle. And then a mini glue dot or 2 into there. That's quite cute with just 4. Could be like a 4-leaf clover, couldn't it? And then my bit that's left over that's now not a very good shape, I'm going to go what's this one say? Have a happy Father's Day, handsome. So that's 1.5 inches. 1.5 by, let's make it a little bit, 1 1/4 by 2 5/8. Oh, I could trim that one down. 1 1/4. Two 5/8. And let's stamp this out too. Line this up on my block. Oh, look at that. First go. I didn't need to use the emergency spare side. Right, I've got this pink twine. And I'm going to hold my thumb on it and go around 3 times. Tiny little bit of Seal Plus there, and I'm going to cover that up anyway, so we're not worried. Whoops. Get my little pink bow and pop that on there to cover that up, and then some seal on there. It's a bit different, isn't it? I could have used ties and stuff. Like I say, I think this is definitely a set suited to those who make cards more than 3D projects, but I'm liking what I did, you know. Got a little creative license go. So, anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you've used Well Suited, let me know. Show me what you've made. Take care, everybody. Bye.